What's it all about?
America, Jesus, and freedom.
Hello all, this is Lawrence. Wanted to share a little something with you that kind of got my attention while I was watching Carrie Fisher stand-up comedy routine that was on cable. And she was talking about her life. She's talking about drug abuse. She was talking about this and that. And at the very end of it, I began to realize what it was she was trying to convey for the end of the show, which was basically she was symbolizing a rapture. So in a symbolic way, she was being raptured away. So if you look up the word rapture, it actually means to be taken away, and sometimes forcefully. So taken away, basically. So if you look at the end of this performance, which you'll see first, you'll see her being taken away. You'll be seeing her taken away along with this Jesus-like figure that happens to be her spiritual guru, something to that effect. And then she gets in an ambulance, and there's symbology of the ambulance, which actually also talks about, it has to do with the resurrection or the epiphany or the ascension. And we'll get into that a little bit more. But let's go ahead and take a look and see. I'll go ahead and explain to you fully what's going on. So they get into the ambulance, and this is the symbol on the ambulance, which is the Star of Life, which also contains the staff of Moses as well. So it's a symbol of ascension. It's basically the upward position of the Kundalini. So one of the things that really jogged my memory about this particular show was that Carrie Fisher sang. To be honest, she sang a bit like Ethel Merman, but I won't get into that much. But back in the 70s, there's this really B-rate, weird, strange Christmas show that they had on, I think it was Channel 4, NBC in LA. And in that show, they showed the story of the Wookiees holiday known as Life Day. And Carrie Fisher sang a little Life Day song in that particular show. It reminded me of the entire thing, her singing at this comedy act. So I wanted to show you this show, and what she's basically singing about is the ascension of the beast, the hairy beast, into the prince or the higher being or the angel, whatever it is that you might call it. That's what the whole show was about, and we didn't know it because we were little kids. We didn't know any better, but that's what it's about. Let's take a look at that.
This holiday is yours, but we all share with you the hope that this day brings us closer to freedom and to harmony and to peace. No matter how different we appear, we're all the same in our struggle against the powers of evil and darkness. I hope that this day will always be a day of joy in which we can reconfirm our dedication and our courage, and more than anything else, our love for one another. This is the promise of the Tree of Life. This is the promise of the Tree of Life. This is the promise of the Tree of Life. This is the promise of the Tree of Life.
We celebrate
I'm going to go ahead and leave you with the closing scene where all these Chewbacca-like creatures called Wookiees, they're all graduating and they're moving on to the next life into the light. I thought it would be kind of cool to close out with that. But anyway, hopefully that was clear enough for you. Kind of crazy, huh? Anyway, this is Lawrence. Talk to you later. Bye.
Happy Life Day. Happy Life Day, everyone.
What's it all about?
America, Jesus, and freedom.
Say it again.
America, Jesus,